beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am so pumped. I just opened my phone this morning and a boy that I did a reading for, I believe he was 21, and it was back right when I started my YouTube channel. I think it was in February of last year. And I went to this cute crystal shop and I was posted up and I was taking walk-ins for readings. And him and his girlfriend came in and she was looking for the reading, but I ended up reading him. And he had a YouTube channel that he had overnight success. And he went to like 75K or maybe even, no, I think it was 45,000 overnight, which was huge. And he just messaged me this morning and I had been nudging him like, you should get back into it. Cause he kind of just, the advice he gave me when I started mine was keep going, like be consistent. Don't get sporadic, try to do it every single week if you can. And I've been trying to do every single day. And I've learned that that's maybe a little unhealthy with all the work that I do. So I'm trying to do like 4 or 5 times a week. And he messaged me this morning. He's up to 100K. And he did it all through shorts. He's just posting short videos and I'm so proud of him. And that was just my motivation to keep going because I want to reach more with my messages. And I love seeing that success for other people. And you guys know on my channel, when we're talking about manifesting, when the universe shows us people having success, that means we're in alignment with them. We attracted them to us. That means we're successful too, stepping into our vortex of success. So there might be something coming for me. I don't care. I'm just really happy doing what I'm doing, and whatever comes along, my arms are open and I'm ready to receive. So 2 things I want to talk about in this video. One is manifesting big amounts of money. I've learned a new trick. And the second thing we're going to do is a page pull. So, which is all about creating money. You guys know it's one of my favorite books. But the first tip that I want to talk about is it's really an art. Okay. You've probably have heard it a million times on people's videos and manifesting coaches. But the tip is to really, really, really savor every moment that you're in. So when you're doing the dishes, find a way to love doing the dishes. When you're getting a shower, really savor the hot water or cold water, whatever you like. When you're driving your car, I just got a steering wheel cover for my Jeep and I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks. It's making your experience in every aspect of your day just so enjoyable. Because what that ends up being is a full 24 hours of you feeling amazing. And there's zero resistance. Okay. So I just practiced this for the last 3, maybe even 4 days. And within those 3 to 4 days, I attracted 2 new mentorship clients, which that alone is like $1,100. So I basically manifested $1,100 in 3 days. And I know that there's more coming too. I can just feel it in my body. I've had conversations with people that are very, very wealthy. And this is specifically just manifesting money. Okay. So if you want to call in more money and take note, somebody didn't hand me $1,100. The universe brings it to us in different forms and shapes. My way of attracting it was attracting a client. Okay. And your way might be different. Yours might be an inheritance. Yours might be an insurance check. The universe will find a way to bring it to you. That's not your job to figure out how it's going to come. And you can set the intention in saying, I don't want to have to work for the money. I just want to be gifted it. I always just say, universe, I'm open to receiving. And then I just do that, savoring each moment. But it really, I thought I was already doing that in my life, but the last 3 to 4 days, it's been super intentional. Like when I'm folding my laundry, I'm like, oh, Michelle, this is a moment to feel good. So I put on music and I lit a candle. I stopped folding the laundry so I could put on music and light a candle. It made my experience more enjoyable. Then I was going to the food store, made sure I put my AirPods in so I had some music to enjoy it. So I'm doing these small things to enhance my experience with myself. and loving myself and just having so much fun. And if somebody around me is not feeling good or they're in a bad mood, I am not letting that affect me. I am keeping myself in alignment and I'm wishing them well. And I'm saying, oh, I hope they feel better. I hope their whole day isn't like that. And then I come back to me and I'm like, let's not let this rock you, Michelle. Let's stay feeling good. And it takes conscious awareness to do this, but it's possible. Even cooking. The other night, I made like these yummy roasted potatoes, which I would never normally do. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I hadn't eaten dinner. I had a full day of clients. And I just was like, you know what? Like, I deserve a meal. Like, if I had a family and a husband and stuff, like, I would be cooking for them or we would be cooking for each other. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make potatoes. I don't care how late it is. And I just put on music, smelling the potatoes cooking, like using seasonings and just making it like just fun. I just want my life to always be fun and not for the purpose of manifesting money, but it was a test. I was practicing. I feel like I'm constantly practicing things so then I can share it all with you to say, hey, it worked. And this worked. $1,100 in 3 days is pretty awesome. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's awesome. And it's it's just wild. So, there was no journaling, there was no vision board. There was nothing. It was just me initially saying, you know what? I would love to draw in quick money. Universe, could you please bring me thousands of dollars very quickly? I think that's all I said. I was laying on my couch the one night. And then I set the intention that night, I'm going to make every minute of my day enjoyable until I receive that money. So it became just my life. And then by day 3, I was just like, oh, this is just kind of fun now. And then that's when I got 2 new clients. They were like, I want to sign up for your mentorship. They're like, and they wanted to sign up for the highest, for the most amount of sessions, which is 5 sessions, which is $555. So how cool is that, you guys? Okay, so let's get right to it. So that was the first step, is savoring every single moment. As you can see, I have my candle lit. I just had some breakfast. I had my celery juice. And now we're going to pick a page and we're going to make this fun too. Okay. So I'm going to ask all of you to say the word stop or think the word stop, and maybe I will stop the same time you're saying it. Okay. Oh, of course I pick an exercise page. It says moving to your higher path. It's a play sheet. I'm going to go back to the one before that. Okay. I am abundantly provided for as I follow my path. It says, never let the thought that you need a lot of money to launch your business, go back to school, or embark upon your career stop you. Begin to do the things that you can do right now as if you will have the money you need. One woman wanted to be a singer. She thought that to be a singer, she needed thousands of dollars worth of expensive equipment and a huge savings account to live off of while she made a name for herself. For a long time, she kept working at jobs she didn't like, hoping to save enough money to eventually start a singing career. One day, she realized that she was getting further and further away from her dream, and she would never be a singer if she didn't start. She began to take singing lessons at night and to associate with people who were already successfully doing what she wanted to do. After a year, one of the bands she was friendly with lost one of its singers and invited her to take the woman's spot. She didn't need any money for the equipment, and she made enough income to quit her job and sing as her full-time career. If you have done everything possible to energize your work, know that it is coming. Continue to energize your symbol and ask your wiser, deeper self to send you new ideas. Be willing to listen to and act upon the insights and new ideas you receive. Don't wait for the money. It is not a lack of money that stops you. It may be that you don't believe in yourself or your ideas enough to have attracted the money yet, or you may not believe that you deserve to have what you want. Write down your ideas. As you put your plans on paper, as you design and build them, you will draw to you the people and financial assistance that can help you. There is more money available than there are good projects to invest in. You will create all the necessary contacts, steps, and events with your intention and vision. You will find that anything you need to serve your life's work will come to you. When you are on your path doing your life's work, all you need is abundantly supplied. When I said something, what sentence was it? You're not worthy. Aha. Maybe you believe that you don't deserve what you want. So last night, How amazing was that message, by the way? So perfect and spot on. We can manifest money, but we have to continue to enjoy life and do what we love and savor the moments. That's so in alignment with what I was saying before is, doing your life's work is savoring the moment when you're tapping into your joy and your happiness. And when I was talking earlier, I was just talking about mundane stuff around the house enjoying, but imagine if you take that energy to your work and you're doing a 9 to 5 job that you don't like, but when you come home, you're making an effort to create a video, to, sew something, to create a song, to write, to build something, whatever it is. But that said, the one line said, maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. So I had a client in my home last night and we were going through the fear course together. I'm guiding her through it. And we were trying to uncover, she's at a job and she wants to work with animals. And she is so fearing leaving her job to go explore a life's work. And she's like, why am I so terrified to do this? Like, she's like, I just feel like I'm so scared. And we were watching the fear course, and there's some prompts that go along with it. And if you're interested in the fear course, it's less than $200. It's only $177 with my code, Michelle10. Everything's in the description box below, but it's amazing. So I think we were watching the video about the fear of the unknown or risk, and we were doing the prompt together, and we discovered that when she was a child, she was, her house caught fire. So she felt unsafe. They had to leave. They had to move different homes for a couple months. So usually when you fear the unknown or you fear taking a risk, it's because you've had a childhood trauma where something wasn't safe. You weren't stable in your life. So we uncovered, she had no idea that this connected to why she fears leaving her job. Her house caught on fire. She hopped homes. So she never truly felt safe in an environment. So she's scared to leave something that is comfortable because she doesn't want to ever feel that way again. Another situation was there was sexual abuse. So she didn't feel safe in her body. And this was all within the same year. She didn't feel safe in her body. She didn't feel safe in her home. And then there was another scenario where she didn't feel worthy of receiving good things because I think she was like eighth in her class, right? For academically. And she slipped to like number 9 in her senior year. And her mom would make comments to other people like, yeah, she used to be 8, as if 9's still not wonderful. So in her mind, being successful, being able to leave a job and go do something else, like there's so much fear. There's so much to unpack with that, how her childhood is shaping her and keeping her stuck in this job because she fears like she'll never be good enough, right? The 9 is still not good enough, where 9 is pretty awesome in your class to be in the top 10. But in her mind, it's still never good enough for her mom. And then her house burning down, like that was such an instability, a fear. So she's scared to ever, have to be faced with being in this unknown, like where are we going to live? Where are we going to get money? How is this going to happen? She watched her parents go through all of that. She also watched her mom bottle up all the emotion. Her mom never cried once during that whole scenario. So now she struggles with expressing her throat chakra. So when we're talking about money and we're talking about manifesting and calling in wonderful things, we might have all of these fears and blockages from our childhood that we don't even know that are blocking us from attracting money. So me attracting that $1,100, I attracted that so easily because I've done the work. I know almost all of my fears. I've transmuted them all. I've done this course. I've worked with a mentor. I am willing to look at it all and I want to know why I am the way I am. And I want to know why I'm maybe blocking good things from coming in. Do I think I don't deserve it? I know that I do now, and that's why things are coming to me. So I manifest very easily, and that's why I'm on this channel teaching you how to do it. But this is something you have to do. You have to dive into, what is my fear? I fear leaving my 9 to 5 job to go pursue what I really want to do. Well, why do I fear that? What happened in my childhood that is stopping me? And for her, we uncovered it all last night. She wrote down this long list. She left feeling so good. And this fear course helped us. It helped both of us kind of navigate through it. And it's not something I could have done on my own either. Ben Harris is the creator of the course, and he has these wonderful prompts that say, I fear the unknown because if I'm in the unknown, then what will happen? I won't be able to pay my bills. I don't know what's next. I'll feel scared. And you fill it in. And then you say, okay, if I can't pay my bills, then, and you fill in like, oh my gosh, like I won't be able to survive. I won't be able to buy food. And then you fill that in. And then it continues on. And there's 3 or 4 of those sentences. And then it leads you to your core belief. So for my client, she had another scenario when she got $20 as a kid for her birthday. And the $20 was like in her mom's purse. I guess they left like the family party and the $20 was in her mom's purse. So when she got home, her and her friends were hanging out and they were like, oh, let's go to the corner store. I'll go get my $20 that I got for my birthday and we'll go buy candy or something. So she went, got the $20 from her mom's purse, went to the store. Well, when she came home, she gave her mom the change. And her mom was like, what did you just do? Who do you think you are? You can't just take money whenever you want. So literally, she received a beautiful gift for her birthday, and then her mom completely snatched it out of her hands. So her subconscious mind now thinks when I get something good, it's always going to be taken from me. The carpet's going to be pulled out from underneath me. So that's another fear that she has. She's afraid to go step into a new job that might be amazing. What if it gets taken from her? So she has all these different little scenarios that happen in her childhood that are showing her how, as an adult, she is still living out and playing out that story that bad things are always going to happen to me after something good happens to me. And having that awareness is easy now. She's like, oh, no, I don't have to fear that. That's just something from my childhood. When something good comes, it can always stay. I can receive $1,100 in 3 days and it's not going anywhere. I'm keeping it. And that's what alchemizing it is. Alchemizing fear, it's called fear alchemy for a reason, because you're alchemizing the fear. You're seeing it and being like, there's nothing to fear. My brain is only fearing it because I experienced it once before, but that doesn't have to be my future. So I hope this message helped you all. I hope you're starting to look at your fears, starting to look at what you're scared to do in your life. Maybe you're manifesting a special person and you don't know why they're not showing up. It could be because you might be blocking it. One of the 10 foundations of fear is fear of love and intimacy. So go buy that course. It's $177, so affordable. There are a ton of videos. There's 10 foundations of fear. It's self-paced. It's intuitive. You can do it on your own. You can book a session with me and I can guide you through it. But it is incredible and it will change your life and you will start to manifest big amounts of money very, very quickly. And again, remember this tip from the book. Start doing your thing now. Start moonlighting. Start doing what lights you up and the money will show up and the universe will open doors just like that girl did. She started to sing and to work at night, work with a band, and then all of a sudden they lost a singer and she stepped right into that role. The universe made a spot for her. It will do the same thing for you. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I am sending you so much love. Thank you all for being here and for supporting my channel. Let's get my channel like my buddy who I woke up to that text like today, 100K. Let's get it there. So let's spread these messages so more people can be on their mission, doing what they love, attracting all the money in the world. That would bring me so much joy. All right, lovies, thank you so much. Peace out.